Right. So are you guys ready now to continue or to finish the remaining examples that we have in here?
Yes, sir.
All right. So for the number 7, so anyone who wants to answer number 7 and how many times this will iterate? So take note, we have here and until. So it will only stop looping once this one is true. Okay, so it will keep on looping and while. Okay, so supposedly I will not use while since it will only confuse you guys that we have this while function or syntax. Anyway, while this one is false, then it will keep on looping. So once this one
Wala
becomes
sir.
okay, so let's see, x is less than or equal to 10. So 75 is already less than or equal to 10. Okay, so that one is false, right? So
Sir,
75,
greater than 75.
this one.
Yes, sir. Great. Kasi plus yung increment natin, sir, pero hindi siya magiging lesser than yung sa 10.
Yeah. Mhm. So as, yeah, tama. So as you guys can see, uh, 75 is less than or equal to 10, which is false. So it will still loop. So the next one is plus 10, so 85. So this is the second loop. So 85 is less than or equal to 10, which is still false. I mean, true rather. So kahit ako nalilito na rin. Okay. So as you guys can see, this will never, okay, this will never stop. Okay. Since this will never become, ano tawag doon? This will never become false. Okay. It is
Hindi niya
always,
mamimet yung condition, sir.
so the iteration will be infinite. Okay. So we also have some answers like this wherein it will infinite loop. Okay. Or it will iterate infinite. Okay. And the final value is also infinite. Okay, since this will never stop looping. All right. So that's it for the number 7. How about number 8? Anyone? How many times this will iterate? So we have used until in here. So this will only stop looping once this one became true. So this will only loop one time only. All right. Because initially, okay, so coming from Mr. Rilliorta 2 times. No, actually, it will only iterate one time. Okay. Since initially, this is already true. So 100 is greater than 70. Okay, so take note that we're using until that it will stop looping once this one became true. Okay, so initial value is just 100. So that's already our final value, which is 100. So it wasn't even able to reach this point. Okay, because at this point it's already, or it already stopped looping. Okay, so 100 is greater than 70. So are we clear with number 8? All right. Okay, so moving on, we have here number 9. So for x is equal to 0 to 10, next x. So this one is very straightforward. For the number 9, this will iterate how many times? So again, if we didn't include the step value here, we're in I didn't declare what is the step value. Is it by 1, by 2, by 0.5, etc., etc. Then meaning by default, if we have for next syntax, this will increment by 1 by default. So the question here is how many times this will iterate? 0 to 10? Anyone? Starting from 0, so it's incrementing by 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you guys are going to count this one, this will iterate 11 times. Okay, so yes, your answer, Miss Eliza, is correct, 11. So the final value is, of course, 10, which is this one. How about number 10? For x is equal to 0 to 10, step 2. So in here, it now declared this step value or incrementing value. So how many times it will iterate? So initial value is 10. The second value is 2 because it's incrementing by 2. So 0, 1, is it correct? 0, and 1, and 2. Yeah, sorry. And plus 2 again is 4, plus 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8, and plus 2 is 10. Okay. So in here, this will iterate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 times. And then the final value is 10. Okay. So I hope that you guys were able to get that one for the number 10. Okay, so are we clear, guys, in number 10? Or any questions so far before we proceed to number 11? Hello? Were you guys still there?
Yes, sir.
So are we clear with number 10? So basically, we have the same range of numbers, 0 to 10. However, in here, we have a step value of 2. So that is why we have this one only. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So discount that one, it will give you 6 times iterations, and then the final value is 10. Anyway, how about number 11? How many times this will iterate? So we have here range of 20 to 0, and then it's decrementing by 2. So the first value or initial value is 20. So it's decrementing by 2. Next is 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, and 0. Okay, so this count is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this will iterate 11 times. And then the final value is 0, which is this one. Okay. So were you guys able to follow the number 11? All right. Okay. So the last one is number 12. So we have initial value of 0 to 12, and then step is 3, or it's incrementing by 3. How many times this will iterate? Initial value is 0, plus 3 is 3, plus 3 again is 6, plus 3 is 9, and then plus 3 is 12. So coming from Mr. Ariel Yorta, This answer is 5. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, the correct answer is 5. And then what is our final value? Okay, so whatever is that value in there, that's your final value. Okay, so were you guys able to understand number 12? Or I think I'll change the question. Were you guys able to understand this exercise from number 1 to number 12? So review this one, since most of the questions in the finals will be something like this. Okay, so you're going to have a programming. Okay, so it's fill in the blank and some multiple choices. Okay. And I guess, yeah, I think those two only. Fill in the blank, and multiple choice. Anyway, I'll announce the type of exam that you guys will be having this finals, so that you guys will know how to review the module 7, 8, and 9. Okay. All right. So next meeting or tomorrow, we will discuss this one. Okay. However, we will not discuss this one by one anymore, since most of them are examples, the code conversion, looping exercises, etc., etc. All right. So yeah, that's it for now, and see you guys tomorrow. So again, thank you guys for coming. So any question before we end our meeting? Okay, so thank you too for coming. So if you don't have a question anymore or clarification or any concern, then you may now go, and let's just meet again tomorrow.
Bye, sir. Thank you po.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you too. Goodbye. Okay. Mr. Brian Fabiando, you have a question? All right. So I guess you're not around. So you may now go. So I thought you were not there. Okay, so goodbye and thank you for coming. You're welcome.